Hello, I want to introduce a new application I've created. This application allows you to create colour grading tables for your games. LUTs, they're basically called LUTs. The application is called xLut. When you first run the application, you'll get a standard input image where you can adjust colours, contrast, saturation, hue, and then generate a LUT. It comes with a basic image to get you started, but there's another utility that I've included called xCapture. What xCapture does, if you run it, it allows you to take screenshots from in your game so that you can apply the colour grading to something that you're looking at within your game. So if we just start this and then run max, we'll get some screenshots so we can do some testings. So if I just go to a basic level of created, start it. Okay, the first thing I want to do is put the weapon away because I don't want a screenshot with the weapon in. The second thing is to remove the HUD. So Control and H, and that removes the HUD. Now I just need to get a couple of nice screenshots. So we'll do this one here. So the Alt and print screen, we'll take a screenshot of that. If I do Alt and print screen for there, we'll go around the other side. This in shot here behind the sun. So I do Alt and print screen there. Now we'll come out of max, and if we go to our pictures folder, there's a folder called xLut images, which is here. See, we've got our screenshots. So we can close this if we're not doing any more capturing, and then go into xLut. So it tells you we've got 4 images now, so we can see the images. So that's the first one, second one, third one. So this is a pretty good overlay, so let's create a LUT for this. So like I say, you can reduce colour levels or increase colour levels to whatever you want. As you can see in the preview image, this is the image that we're going to get. So if we make it a little bit more colourful, let's decrease the hue just slightly so it's a paler sky, and increase the saturation to make the green a little bit more greener. Too much. Okay, so from that in game it will look like that. So if we generate the LUT, there's our colour table and it creates a thumbnail. We can also convert it to a grayscale, but in this case we'll just use this one. So once you've created it, go to File and export it, and you can either save it, export to LUT to classic, or export LUT to max. In this case we're going to go to max. So if I select that, we'll call it my first lookup table. Okay. That will now be available in max. So what I'll also do is reset it, generate a LUT. If you just generate a LUT, this is what's known as a neutral LUT because we've not made any changes. But what I want to do is create a grayscale so that my game is in black and white basically. And once we've done that, we can export that also to max. We call this my grayscale. Click OK. Okay, so those 2 LUTs are now in there. What we can do is also look at all the LUTs that are available to max, which are here. The default LUTs you cannot delete. It'll give you the option to, but it will tell you that they cannot be deleted. The reason for that is that max doesn't like them being removed. so at the moment you can't delete them. Once they move across to the writable folders, then we can do something about that. But as you can see at the bottom, we've got my first LUT and my grayscale LUT. We could delete those, no problem, but I don't want to delete those. So let's close this. We'll close the app. We'll go into Max and we'll apply the LUT to my level. So if we edit the game first of all. Okay, so you click on Environment Effects, go down to Filter Effect, and here's all the LUTs. Choose the LUT that you've created, which we'll try this one first. We'll test that in game. See, it's all the way through, it doesn't matter where you look, the colour table's changed for everything. So let's try the grey one. Run that. There we go. Vintage scene. So that's what Colour Lookup Tables actually do. They look at the colour that it originally was and replaces it to the colour that you've chosen. In this case, I removed all colour and made it grayscale. It gives a really nice effect. So that's basically xLut. I'll probably do a more in-depth introduction at some point, but I think that's enough for the time being. Thank you very much.